I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
Well, hello there, folks of the internet. We're back. It's Seth, and it's Drew, and we're playing video games. And today is Diddy Kong. Drew, you're driving. Literally, you're driving
I'm
in this game.
literally driving. Ooh, is this? Yeah, this is still a driving. I think I'm going to do the plane one next. And not because it's just like a boring place. I'm literally in a plane. Oh, dang it.
I waited
right away
until the last episode of Diddy Kong to tell you this. So, peek behind the curtain,
not the
folks.
last.
Well, not the last, but I'm just saying it's the third installment of this game. I woke up late this morning, folks, and that's really kind of not like me.
Not at all.
Drew was texting me last night, like, hey, like, this is what time I'd like to get started, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I fell asleep before I could text him back.
Yeah.
But I stayed up a little late last night. So maybe I did get your text. I just, like, didn't look at my phone.
Ignored it?
Well, I didn't see it. It was on the charger. And so I got really roped into this new Netflix docuseries about the Zodiac killer. And they think they found the guy. I mean, I'm only like two episodes in. But yeah, dude, it's like all these people, they're interviewing all these people that know this particular dude. I'm going to assume that he's like long gone, he's dead and gone, because all the people that they're interviewing, so he was a teacher.
Okay.
And all the people they're interviewing were like in fourth grade for this dude. Like he was like their fourth grade teacher. So and they're old. So like I'm assuming this guy's long gone, dead and gone. Like DB Cooper, dude. Like DB Cooper's dead, man. Like he's not around anymore.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But anyway, so it's very interesting. And they have like all this like crazy evidence. But like nobody thought to ask this family that knew this one guy really well, like, hey, like, was this guy acting strange? And he was like in the areas where all the killings happen. It's just crazy good, dude.
You mean the unalivings?
Yeah. But it's like it's just crazy. It's fascinating. I think I'm personally fascinated by like not even just like unsolved mysteries, just I guess most mysteries are unsolved, but it's just the mystery of these things. Like it's been all these years, we have all this technology, they can't solve these crimes.
Yeah.
And in theory, the Zodiac is still out there, but it's been so many years. This is like in the 60s. So it's just really good. I forget what it's called. Just type in Zodiac on Netflix and it's the newest one. It's like recently added. It's really freaking good. Not sure when this is going to air, but it'll still be new by then.
Sorry. No, I mean, you're definitely at that age where you're into, the true crime and, stuff like that,
Oh, and I watched my fair share of World War II documentaries as well. So let's not get it twisted here.
Yeah.
That's funny that you viewed it that way. Like I'm of a certain age. I'm of a certain age.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty soon I'm going to be making boats,
money,
ships in a bottle. It's going to be my next adventure.
Well, okay. The sad thing is I've already made a ship in a bottle, but it was the ship in a bottle set from Lego.
Oh, nice.
Super cool, dude. Just a great, very well done set.
It's funny. We're totally limiting our audience here because if anybody younger, like Gen Zers out there, like they're like, oh, this looks kind of cool, and then we're talking about like true crime docuseries.
In my day,
yeah, we're talking about dial-up internet and all this crap. It's like what little younger viewership we may have obtained is probably out the window. But we can only.
It's a history lesson.
Okay. I mean, we can only talk about what we know, and this is what we know. Like, we grew up in the late 1900s. That's all I got to say about that. I know what a brand new Super Nintendo smells like out of the box, okay?
Yeah.
Like
plastic and cancer.
Back when, like, I'm pretty sure those game systems were like actually manufactured in Japan back then. Like a lot of electronic stuff was still made in Japan, and that's why it was so good. It's like the same reason why like Toyota and other Japanese companies, they're very like, they say that the Japanese are very like detailed oriented folks, and I believe it. Like,
Yeah.
their stuff is made like primo.
Oh, dang it. No,
But as
that's a bad idea.
But as we know, like
Dang
today,
it.
a lot of stuff is not made. They're like America. I don't think they do a lot of manufacturing anymore.
Well, yeah, a lot of it's like Taiwan now and China.
I knew you were gonna make that joke. You freaking
Predictable. I know. I'm more predictable than choose your own adventure novel because you can leave your finger on the page and go back. Because
dude.
if it, dang it, dude, I'm
I
an idiot.
love choose your own adventure novels.
Fart. Dang it,
To
dude,
show
I'm
my
screwed.
age.
No, you know what? We're doing this. I gotta restart.
Wow.
I have to restart, dude. This is.
It's not as bad as when we played Super Mario Brothers and I had to spam the restart button. It's pretty sad, actually. Really,
Yeah.
really sad. Now, if you could live in this game, like which character would you be?
Conquer 100%.
Okay. And that's who you're playing now?
No, I'm Bitsy or Ditzy or something. Like, I've never played this character before. She's actually like pretty cool, like pretty good like handling. Slow or not slow. Dang it. I'll have to get that on the next one. She's like quick, but also like not great. Like when you hit somebody, it's not fun times at Ridgemont High.
All right, I have a question, and it's a little bit of me baiting you. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't have this in mind, because I did.
Hey man, I'm not gonna turn down being baited
by another middle-aged man. We're middle-aged now,
dude. That's the best way to be baited. Anyway,
I want to know. I might know the answer to at least one of these, but I want to know your best and your worst gaming memory.
Okay, best memory, and this is so like basic B. It's definitely no Diddy Kong. Damn you! This is my worst video game memory right here. Getting second place to a stupid monkey. Okay, no, best memory is 100% Ocarina of Time. Just all of it. The first playthrough, all of it. It was a time in my life when things weren't great overall, but that was like, when you see people and they're talking about like, oh man, it was like a true escape. Like I escaped to another world, and it's like a never-ending story kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
that game was that for me, and I will never forget it. And I will always be. It's always a part of me, dude. Like I don't have tattoos, but I have often thought about getting a Triforce tattoo because it would make sense, especially making sense like running into a wall.
I want to get matching tattoos. Are you down for that? I'm gonna put you on the spot on the channel. It'll be forever on the internet.
Yes, I am 100% down for that. Fart. 100% down for that, dude. I'm down for it. I don't necessarily know what, but I also don't want to say like, we'll let our fans decide, that's dangerous.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I would be so down to get a Triforce. That would be sweet, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And I've got a lot of like really dumb tattoos, so that that would not be in the dumb category. Like that would be very cool. I would like that.
Yeah, dude. I will, and that's the thing. Like I really do want something Zelda themed. Because I feel like that is, I don't know. I don't want to say like, it's so my personality, bro. But like, it kind of is, man. Like, being, I don't know. I just like it. I just like it.
Yeah, you don't have to explain. I mean, it's fun to hear the explanation because it's always a good time. I'm gonna tell you before you share your gaming trauma with me. I'm gonna tell you. So because I was trying to think about this too. I was like, so what's my like favorite gaming memory? And when I was a kid, I had a stereo of the time. It was like the 3-disc changer, like kind of like box with like the speakers on either side of it.
Sure.
The quintessential like 90s stereo. And for some reason, we all wanted a stereo.
Dang, dude.
So I had a stereo. It was cool. So I remember sitting in my room playing Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on PlayStation 2, and I had the volume kind of low on the game, and I had my speakers bumping like I'm pretty sure I was listening to Fall Out Boy, like that first record.
Yeah, dude.
What was that? What was the song on there? It was 2 more weeks, my foot is in the door. Yeah, you remember that song?
You sounded a little Michael Jackson. You know?
I know. I got a little insecure when I did that. I was afraid people. But yeah, that was a great record. I forget what it was called. It was that first Fall Out Boy record. Someone drop it. If you're still listening, drop the name of the first Fall Out Boy record in the comments so we'll know you're a real one. But yeah, dude, I had like one of those gaming chairs that doesn't. It was a gaming chair of the time. Like we didn't have like these awesome, super lush, comfortable gaming chairs. No, we had like the half moon shaped, like Zelda boomerang shaped ones that were
toenail, yeah,
directly on the floor, and you could kind of like rock back and forth on it, like. And yeah, I was just rocking out. Pretty sure my mom burst in a few times, like yelled at me to like clean my room.
And you're like, no way, Mom, I'm lost in a world of fantasy and make-believe.
Mom, I'm in Mordor. Get out. Get out. Yeah, so that was like the one true gaming memory. And it makes me want to play Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on PlayStation 2. It makes me want to buy a PlayStation 2 and then buy that game and replay it. So shout out also if you would like to see us play Return of the King on PlayStation 2. It's a classic.
This is becoming a classic pain in my ass.
Yeah, true that, bro. Okay, give me a little trauma as we kind of come to not a closing, but like, you know, we've been yapping here for a little bit. Share your trauma, I'll share my trauma, and then we'll send these folks home to live in their own trauma.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was a mistake. What's something light that the folks at home can handle? I don't know.
This is This is a pretty loaded one.
It's pretty loaded. Much like something else was when I was a teenager. And you can draw your own conclusion at that point.
Wow. This is getting dark. Guys, literally, the more we let our true personalities into this show, you'll either love us or
call someone
us.
about us. I think there's something wrong with these fellas I found on the internet.
Really great guys, but they
seem really nice, but the one guy seems like he's got someone's hand up his butt.
It's very.
Oh wait, that's me. Ah!
It's very strange. They start out really light and comical, and by episode 3 of the series,
really dark.
It's getting weird.
Can I just shoot this missile into my own face?
I'll start because you don't even have to answer because I'll answer my own question.
Okay.
I had a friend, and we would play games together, and I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, we mostly played sports games, which is so whatever.
8th place.
And yeah, dude, I mean, there's nothing. It's not even like a great story. He was just like not very nice and would like punk me, you know. Like he was like really good at Madden.
Yeah,
and
keep
would
going.
like just like make fun of me for not being good at Madden. It just wasn't very nice. And then would never let me play. Like he always had the newest system. Like I was still rocking N64 when the PlayStation 2 came out, and he got it first and like would play like hours of ATV Off-Road Fury and just not let me play. And it just kind of crushed my soul. I guess I could have not been friends with this person, but I mean, we lived in a place where we were the only 2 kids on the street. So like in terms of like neighborhood bros, like it was slim pickings. Like it was like friends by default, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had some good times, but like I don't know, I was just always nicer. Like when people come over to my house and I had a 1-player game, I'd be like, hey man, you want to play? You know what I mean? Like you just shared the love of the gaming experience. And yeah, man, like, so it's
I'm
odd
such an
that
idiot, dude. I keep baiting myself. I'm baiting myself in front of everyone.
it's odd that I grew up to start a YouTube channel with another friend and watch them play video games while I watch as well. But
I like it when you watch.
we take turns here at Nerd Leading the Nerd.
I like taking turns with you. Sorry.
Come on, dude. Final lap. You're in 4th place.
I know, man. And I still have one more coin to get, and it's the one that sucks the most. It's this freaking guy right here that you got to like swerve into. And now, see, look, dude, I'm still looking at Three's ass.
It's funny that I can feel like how not
okay, I am.
Yeah, I can feel how not precise the Nintendo 64 controller is while you're playing. Like, you know what I mean?
It's the controller's fault.
Yeah, it's the controller's
swear.
fault. 100%. It's the controller's fault. Guys, I don't think Drew's gonna beat this one.
No.
And
okay, I want to share a story with all of you folks out there.
Ooh, okay.
I just recently beat Astro Bot. And I mean by beat it, I mean like platinum trophied
Oh my God.
Astro Bot. I cannot tell you the amount of horrible things I screamed at my TV because the final level, first of all, in a lot of these different levels, when you've got the X and the square and the triangle and the circle, there's levels that are awful, dude. They're freaking torture. And clearly you can see my skills when it comes to like perfect timing and stuff. It took me hours to beat this last level. I probably committed some sort of verbal war crimes.
Oh.
But I beat it. And then they're like, "Hey, do you want the DLC section?" It's like it's the same thing you just beat. I tried it for like 2 episodes or 2 levels, and I couldn't, dude. So I admit defeat. Hands up. I admit defeat.
You're moving on from Astro Bot?
Oh yeah, dude, it's done. I have closed it and put it in the pile of games that I will never play again.
Well, you know what games that we will not throw in the pile and never play again? Diddy Kong Racing. If you want to see more of this game, let us know.
If you want to see 3 more episodes of this same level, comment below.
Yeah, no doubt. And while you're at it, just let us know if there's a game that you want to watch us play. Don't forget to check out the new store. We plugged it on the last
And if you want something
episode.
specific, shout it out too. Like we'll make, I don't know, like rulers or something. Well,
Yeah,
figure it out.
I mean, if we can, we will make you
make 'em.
a slide rule. Shout out to the boomers listening to the show. That's pre-boomer, dude. I shouldn't even be hateful.
That's
like,
the greatest
like,
generation,
yeah,
man.
dude. That's some like great
Silent
depression.
generation? Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
that's
what
some
they're
great
called.
depression, folks.
And they're not going to comment because they're silent.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But I guess the last thing I'd like to say is come back soon.
Because we'll be waiting.